Okay, so this is our Dark Gen 3 kit, our standard kit, and this is, if right here, with my hand covering up this extra tourniquet, this is basically what you get in the box. So a lot of people have asked me over the last few years, what things can I put in my kit, or what additions can I make to it to make it a little bit easier, and not make it a little easier, but make it more of a force multiplier, so to speak, and to simplify things so much. So one thing I always recommend is, here in this cap style lid, when I pull this lid open, I keep an extra pair of gloves in here because this is just one more little, it's like a little pocket for these gloves, because I can get this one pair of gloves on, and that gets me ready to open this kit up, and I can throw the secondary pair of gloves on as well, because 2 is 1, 1 is none. That way, if one pair becomes soiled, I can go ahead and take that pair off and have the fresh pair on underneath. Another thing about the 2 is 1, 1 is none is an extra tourniquet. The kit comes standard with a 1 tourniquet. I've thrown this extra tourniquet pouch here on the side on the MOLLE webbing or the PALS webbing, and that way I have access to a secondary tourniquet, because not all bleeds can be stopped with 1 tourniquet, especially if you got guys out there with like the big I lift things up and put them down legs. You know, it's just tourniquets act just on not only on compressive force, but the surface area being compressed. That's another addition to it. Another thing I would add to it is an indelible marker of some sort, if I can get this thing out right here, because all the tourniquets have an area to mark the time on there. So some sort of indelible marker. I can also write on people's head T or TQ, or on their face if I've got a tourniquet and got them covered up in one of those Mylar blankets. A couple other things, quick additions, a safety pin. I carry a big safety pin in there. I can use that to secure that, to punch through the nasal airway if it is too long, to create that secondary flange to prevent it from going down too far in the nasal airway. And something else I also carry in my kit is an additional like 6 feet of duct tape, because you can never go wrong with carrying duct tape. So just some helpful kit additions. If you have any questions, shoot us an email at info@Dark Angel Medical. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Get a class, get trained, make a difference.